and welcome back to Live for the Party, the Delphos Saga. I'm your DM, Nyx. We are NyxRising. Are you ready to go?
Yes!
Cue title sequence. We catch up with our party in the middle of the Labyrinth, a massive maze that has been tasked to them as part of their final exam at Delphos Training Academy. They were dropped off here first thing in the morning. They've got no idea where the Labyrinth is located in Erin, and they've been solving various puzzles, facing various enemies, and various disasters, like being trapped in a jail cell, being teleported alone to the other side of the maze. Where we last saw them, they were in the central naos of the Labyrinth, and having just used one of the clues that they found to extinguish the lights, the ceiling came plummeting towards them. Students, you brace yourselves for impact, preparing for the ceiling to collapse on top of you.
Oh god.
Only to realise nothing has hit the ground. A few bits of dust fall down from the ceiling, and you look up and realise whilst it looked like it was going to drop all the way down, it stopped.
Whereabouts has it stopped?
It has stopped right on top of the chest.
Of course it has.
The lid shut.
Of course it has.
The ceiling is still in one complete piece. It's dark in here, so Pandora, really, you're the only person who can see this clearly, but the ceiling is still in one piece. It just seems to be suspended there over the chest, holding the lid down.
If I reach up, can I feel the ceiling?
No, it's 25 feet up. You
I
jump
got
down.
dropped.
Are we dead? Is everyone okay?
I think so.
It's really dark and I can't see. The ceiling's just stopped.
Hang on, let me bring the lantern around.
You bring the light up, and as soon as the light hits the room, it starts lifting the ceiling again.
Huh.
You hear cogs and chains once more as the ceiling piece that you saw detached from the walls just raises back up to its full 50-foot height.
Oh.
As it moves away from the chest, you see the wood of the chest turning back to stone.
Oh.
A puzzle. So, we've got to somehow get that down or open before...
I don't think it'll come down because it's stone right now. We need to keep the lights on but make it dark.
So when the lights are on, the chest is stone and the ceiling is up. And when the lights are off, the chest is wood and the ceiling comes down, so we cannot open it.
Yes. That seems to be the long and short of it.
Yeah. Just so we're all on the same page.
We need to find a way to keep the light in this room from reaching up, I guess.
Or moving the chest before the ceiling comes down on it.
Maybe, but it came down so quickly that I don't think we'd have the time.
And as a note, it did look to you like the chest being there was the thing stopping the ceiling falling all the way down.
Okay.
So if you were to remove that from the top, the ceiling would come lower.
Okay.
We need to... Maybe we can keep your light on, but... if you shut the shade around it?
Yeah, or if we...
So it's like only partially lit, or
if
like
we
dim light in there?
cover the chest with like a blanket or something so the light doesn't get onto it?
Well, you can barely reach, so...
Okay,
And we still need to be able to get up there and get it.
yeah.
Okay, can anyone light the torches again?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah?
With control flames, does there need to be a flame there already? Or?
I think so, but I think between you have tinder boxes.
Also, you could like guide the flame. You could firebend.
I could fire. Yeah, I will like take a little bit of flame from Mayes' lantern and shoot it to all of the little braziers in each corner.
The four braziers light up.
Okay.
The
So
room is in bright light once again, and you can see clearly the chest is solid stone.
Up there it's gotta be dark. No.
The
Light.
chest needs to be...
the chest needs to be in darkness for it to turn into a real chest.
But the room needs to be light to keep the ceiling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a way to like cover the lights down here.
Or just make it dark up there. Somehow.
Maybe.
Just dark on the chest?
If the room has to be light for the ceiling to not come down, and the chest has to be dark for it to be accessible, if there's some way to make just the chest dark, then that seems to be the solution.
I don't
But
have
how?
anything with me.
I might be able to do something.
Yeah?
I can cast darkness.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
I mean, it's difficult for anyone else to see through it when you're out there 'cause it's magical darkness.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess I don't know if we'll need to get it down or if someone opens it in the dark up there.
I guess we can just see if it'll move. But it's worth a try. That's a really good idea.
Okay, I can only do it once though. So
Sure.
I think that, yeah.
I mean, it'd just be like picking a lock with my eyes closed. Or no, there's a key.
there's a key.
There is a key, isn't
Or you
there?
can just see if it'll move.
You had an iron key that you had picked up.
Yes, so it could be the right key.
To see if you can move it, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you guys want to like get up there so you can?
Come on, Icarus, lift me up again.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Don't be expecting to move.
Make a
Make
strength
a
check.
dex check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, 19.
15.
15's okay. You managed to lift Mayes up. They're lifted into the air at the pillar. Your hands reach the top and you feel steady this time. Sort of hands on either side of the pillar.
Yeah, I guess I'll like put my thumb over the keyhole and have the key ready in my other hand.
Great.
Can you get up onto the plinth or not?
Am I able to? Or is it just too small?
It's too small, like the chest is like
Yeah.
the whole top of it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Not really.
Okay, so
How are we gonna reach inside?
I'll do it blindly.
are you sure?
Yes.
Or like maybe you can get it off the plinth, like once it is dark.
Sure.
Right.
Let's see what happens to the ceiling.
Okay.
At least we're prepared for it now.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I can only do this once.
please.
Okay. Pandora will use darkness on just the chest.
So center it on the chest.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot sphere and 60-foot range, so she can do it from where she
Okay.
is.
You'll brace yourselves. Pandora, you move your hands and cast darkness over the chest and prepare for the sound of the ceiling dropping, but nothing happens. You feel under your thumb the material of the chest morphing under your fingers until you're touching an iron lock on a wooden chest.
Is it working?
I think so.
It clicks open.
Yes!
And you're able to just about, it's at the top of your reach, but push the chest open or off the plinth if you want to.
Oh, but Pandora, can you catch?
Okay, wait.
I'd go to sort of which side I'm gonna push it off.
Make a dex saving throw to see if you can catch it.
Oh no,
Christ.
no.
Why do you unlock it first?
It's not open.
15? Okay. I would say you managed to see the corner, like, just popping out of the sphere and dive down and manage to catch this chest.
How big is it? Like,
Yeah, it's about this big.
Good catch!
Okay, we got it.
Cool.
Ready?
I'll jump
Drop
down.
You hop down and you have this wooden chest.
Yay!
Sweet.
You did it!
We're done, we did
Good
it.
team.
Yes!
Good job, guys.
High fives all around.
Should we see what's in it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's one of the clues.
Open the chest.
You open the chest, like, opening the lid very slowly, peering inside into, like, the hull of it. It's just empty.
Okay.
Then you look up at it and you can see engraved onto the inside of the lid
Oh.
another statement that says, "If weapons you wield, give me one and I'll wake."
Ooh. Weapons you wield, give me one and I'll wake.
So perhaps this is related to the coin one? Maybe we're gonna come across some statues with empty hands or something.
Well, this is the place that the second clue that we found came in. No, the first clue that we found came into effect, right?
Well, the clue was in this room, but the other clue
Oh,
we
yeah.
found, there didn't seem to be anything
No.
correlating to it.
Yeah.
So perhaps it's just information for later.
Yeah. Alright, this is great though. We've made progress.
Yeah.
Good job,
We
guys.
We should start moving again?
Yeah.
I know I keep going on about it, but I feel like we need to go back to the entrance. Because there's still that place we didn't look.
Is that the same place that Puck saw that we didn't go to?
No, so basically using this map to navigate.
Yeah.
It was down at the bottom there.
Yeah,
but-
There's where Puck
and up here is what Puck saw.
Okay.
And Puck saw stairs
Stairs going
at the end,
Mhm.
and this corner which you didn't recognise anything in that you'd seen before.
Right, cool.
Because if you said there's stairs at the end, then that's the
That
way we
might
need
be
to
the
go.
way out or onto the next bit.
Yeah, so if we just head back to the beginning, just look through there just in case.
Okay.
We don't want to miss anything, you know?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
should also look at that part that we haven't looked in at all yet.
Oh yeah,
I guess
definitely. We'll do that on the way back.
It'll be easier to go all the way back first because
Because
we
we've
at
got
least
the
have
arrows
those
painted and
arrows.
everything.
You hear the slow release of gas from the tunnels to the north, like to the top end of the maze.
So, what, the area we haven't been in yet, or?
Just from that direction, you can't really determine where exactly it's coming from. You just hear a
It's either gas or snakes.
and rolling in from the top entrances of the naos, you see quite a thick fog at ground level
Okay.
moving in towards you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Out.
out.
Does it smell of anything?
It doesn't.
Go on back.
Yeah, out.
Out.
So we'll go, I guess, out of this one.
Back towards the
Towards
main
the
entrance.
main entrance, yeah.
As you head out of those ones, I'm assuming climbing over the rubble
Mhm.
to the tunnel that you know goes that direction, you see more of this fog simmering at ground level throughout the tunnels. And it's slowly sort of filling up the different tunnels, the different parts of the maze. It's creeping to about waist height.
We should need to move quickly then.
Cool, and we can't even see if there are traps or anything. We can't even see the floorboards that...
Just weird invisible things were on.
Can I, like, is this anything that I have read about, or, like, know about, like, magically, or?
Make an Arcana check.
13.
13. There are various different kinds of magical fogs. This doesn't ring any bells to you as any one of them in particular
Okay.
that you might have learned about, but you do get a sense of the arcane from this happening.
Okay. Like, do I get a sense that it's dangerous, or?
Not particularly. Of elements that you might know of that you'd associate with danger, like scents, different colours. It doesn't scream danger to you.
Okay.
This might just be a timer warning.
Maybe.
So let's go back to the entrance quickly and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
get this done.
The longer you spend, the higher the fog raises.
We're moving!
Somebody make a survival check to find the entrance.
Yeah.
Yes. I also have the lowest rolls. 8.
8. Okay. You're travelling around, and for a while you're confident you remember this path, having done it a couple of times. And then you realise that you're reaching out and touching a wall that you don't know through the fog. As the fog starts to get to sort of eye level, you realise it's thick and you can't see through it at all. You do find yourself navigated off your path. However, you find yourself in the corner of, like another corner of the maze, where the fog is less thick. And you see to your right a door with a padlock on it.
A door we recognise, or?
Not a door you recognise, you haven't seen this one yet.
Okay, there's a locked door here.
Sweet. Not for long.
Get it, Mace.
Make a dex check with your proficiency.
11.
11. The padlock is stiffer and more unusual than most normal padlocks. You would recognise this from your studies as probably an arcane lock.
Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
I think this is a magical lock.
Oh.
Can you do anything with that?
You can do it with normal tools, but it's just a lot harder.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Just try again. Guidance.
Guidance.
Good old guidance.
Believing you.
Yeah, I'm aware of what the DC might be for something like this. 19.
It doesn't open.
Yeah. I need to, like, crit.
Okay, so arcane lock means there's somewhere there's going to be an arcane key. There's a door. There's
There's a door.
There's a lock. There's a key. There's gonna be a lock. There's a lock. There's a key. Old.
Okay. So, I guess this is something we can come back to if we find another key.
Yes.
Okay, I've got something that I can do to get rid of the fog temporarily, but it only lasts for about a minute.
Okay.
Is the fog doing anything to us while we're walking through it? Is it like
just making it really hard to see anything.
Okay.
You can't see more than like a foot in front of your face.
Cool. So it's not like poison or anything.
You don't feel strange?
I'm gonna take my shield out from behind me and just waft. Just start wafting it.
You can give it a go.
I'm gonna waft.
Are you attempting to walk back through the maze doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
we should mark this place though before
Yeah.
we go. Like maybe like draw a little key and like
Sure.
an arrow.
We'll do that with my paints.
Sure. You waft it. It gives you about an extra 4 feet in front of you for about 10 seconds before it fills back up.
That's enough.
Okay.
I need to be careful of the floor as well.
say,
And also of statues come in and stab you in the back.
Yeah.
make a survival check with advantage.
Because you're being a smart boy.
Yay!
Yeah.
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 He deserves it.
Ooh! Ooh! That 2022.
Nice. Okay, you managed to waft it, and as you're moving back through the passages, in wafting it, you look down to the floor and are able to identify a trap that you might have stepped on.
Oh.
And the three of you are able to navigate over it. And then, picking your way around, you realise it was just one misturn that you took that navigated you away from the entrance. It's maybe like 10-15 minutes tracking back through the maze slowly with Icarus wafting the shield at the smoke, but you find yourselves back at the front and you can see the bright light of the flames from the two statues blocking off the exit back to your mentors, and you're convinced that you're safe.
Good job.
The power of wafting and determination. Yes! So let's go check out this tunnel then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are back in the entrance.
Yay!
Oh, pump! Pump those heroes.
Like one of those meter sticks.
So we want to come here, like one of the little hooks.
Yeah.
Hook a duck. So through here.
Okay. You still hear rattling inside a couple of the sarcophagi in this first chamber, but
No more of that.
but they are nailed shut in here. And you move on into the small room with the desks where you took the book. And you see the tunnel. It's about as small as the other one that you passed through just before you reach the juggernaut.
Okay.
Just about size for a person to squeeze through it on their hands and knees.
Crawl.
You know, crawl. You crawl
Take a
straight
breath.
through.
Crawl.
Okay. Icarus, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Okay.
Go on, buddy.
Yeah, 16. You're okay. You get about halfway through the tunnel and you have to stop for a moment and take another couple of breaths and then a big deep one to calm yourself down. But it's not a long tunnel. It's maybe 10 feet from one end to the other and you pass through it. And out the other side, and there are a couple of candles flickering in here. So you have a goal. You reach the other side and you step out into a small altar room.
Ooh.
It's filled with candles and incense that make you dizzy the second you stand up.
Ooh.
There is a door immediately to your right. You can see a little bit of fog wisping under it from the outside.
So I guess that's back into the main maze.
Must be.
Probably. Is
Okay.
this the same altar that Pandora saw?
It does. It looks like the same altar you saw.
Oh.
You see a statue of this same Baphomet figure behind the altar, and on this altar is a piece of cloth draped over like the stone that makes up the altar itself, with some dark red stains smeared over it. On top of it is a key. It's just sat happily on top of the altar.
Happy key.
Happy key.
Okay, maybe like
I'm gonna check for traps first.
okay.
Like, you can check for traps really well, can't you? Just to be sure.
Just to be sure.
And like maybe not touch something with your bare hands.
I
as well.
was gonna say if you can maybe get a vibe off this key, because if there's a magic lock and there's a magic key, I don't want it to be a bad magic key.
Okay.
Can I get a vibe check from the key?
And I
Make
will-
an Arcana vibe check.
I would like to trap vibe check.
So make an investigation.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Oh,
nice.
yes, you could do that separately from us. Cool. What's my investigation?
That's 23 on Arcana.
Nice.
Maybe guidance. Thank you for the 4.
Thank you, Stef Shot.
It's a total of 7.
Okay. 7. You're sure there's no traps?
It's a key.
There's a key on a piece of stone with a piece of fabric over the top of it. You don't get an arcane impression from the key itself, but the statue behind it is sort of simmering with an arcane energy.
Good, bad, neutral.
Not necessarily bad, just like
Naughty.
an aura.
Okay. So the key is not magical, but the statue is magical.
Cool. Who wants to pick up the key?
I can try. I will take another piece of parchment out of my bag,
Yeah.
so I don't touch it with my hands,
hmm
and I'll try and take the key.
Try and take the key. Okay.
Okay.
As you do, from the nostrils of the statue,
Oh no.
a burst of flame. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
At least it's the tiefling.
Yes!
Dex save. Wait, is that 6? It's 12.
12. Okay. You do make the save, so you save on 7 fire damage to 3, and then
And then I'm a
resistance.
tiefling,
So
So
1 fire damage.
Ah, it's hot.
Pandora gets tickled.
As you two see, like, an explosion of 2 short bursts of flame right into Pandora's face.
Oh
and her
my
just like
god.
blink it away afterwards.
You good?
I think okay.
Huh.
I think that could have been a lot worse.
You're so cool.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, I have it though.
Good, great job.
Okay. So that's another.
I guess
Do we want to see if we can maybe find our way back to that lock?
we can try.
So, something I was thinking about
Yeah.
is these visions you saw.
Yeah.
This sounds like one of them that you told us about.
Yeah.
And the middle room sounds like one of them that you told us about.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 minotaur statues with a coin and a key.
A coin and a sword.
A sword. So do we have to find a coin and a sword to put in these statues? Because the newest clue that we
Yeah.
found, if you give me weapons, you will give me one and I'll awake.
Well, yeah, most
Do we want
likely.
it to wake though?
It's probably part of the
I guess.
test.
Yeah. Well,
It's good to think about.
I've got those Minotaur coins, but they were silver, not gold. So I don't know.
Well, maybe we still have things to find. I
Exactly,
feel like we
there's-
haven't seen the whole of this place.
There's that place that you're familiar for as well. So
Yeah, we need to go there.
we should definitely try and check out that. See if this key works on that room that we were just at.
Yeah.
Should we try this door then?
Yeah, we can see where it leads us.
Yeah.
You try to open the door. It rattles against a padlock.
Don't. If that locked door is this room,
I don't feel like it will be.
I'm gonna be mad. But let's go find it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Try. Can we try the door first?
Yeah.
Like even just to like burn it down or something.
Why not?
I'll try and fireball the door.
Go for it. Just roll damage. I'm not going to make you roll to hit. It's a door. It's
Thank
not going
God.
in. It's a door.
It's a wiry door.
That's 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. Doors have 10 hit points. You cast a firebolt. You cast a firebolt in your hand and throw it at the door, and it instantly ignites on the old dry wood. And you see it. It doesn't burn up quickly, but it catches and starts to smoke. You have to cover your mouth so the smoke starts to fill this room, but it does start breaking through the door. And you can see the wood itself is pretty fragile.
I will kick it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You swing a foot up. I'm not going to make you roll for this. You swing a foot up and kick it against the door, and just pieces of wood just splinter away. The only bit that doesn't come off is where the lock is.
Can we get through?
You can climb through the hole. You'd be able to easily extinguish
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
fire.
say it's still on fire.
Yeah.
If it is, I will control flames
Yeah.
to douse it.
You can douse the flames out and climb through the hole.
Okay.
You are back out in the maze, exactly where you just painted that mark on the door.
Oh!
I told you.
How did that make sense? Okay, don't worry. Alright, do you think you can, I don't know,
You will notice as well now that the fog is dissipated.
Cool, that was just a minor inconvenience, I guess.
I suppose. Although I think it will probably relate to something else.
Perhaps. Maybe it's because we solved the puzzle in the middle.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't feel like that'd be the way.
No, but let's see. Okay,
So
we keep going?
Should we try and find the place you pointed out?
As you step around the sort of short bit of wall, now able to clearly see this area, you do see another golden idol statue in the back corner, sort of just behind the wall where you're stood.
Oh, hello.
what's it of this time?
This time it is of a phoenix.
Ooh.
You notice on the front of it, like, just an indent. Like a slot for something.
Key? Good gold?
Crystal?
The eye, the Cyclops eye maybe.
Maybe is it big? Is it too big, or does it look like it would fit?
It looks like it'll fit.
Ooh, try it.
We'll try it.
I'll carefully unwrap it, like
Okay.
not touching the eye itself, and sort of slot it in while holding the parchment around it still.
Guidance, just in case.
Okay. It slides right into the indent, and you see the idol start to give off a slight glow. Was your hand covered with something? Or you...
So there was the stone, it was wrapped in parchment, and then my hand was...
Okay. Yeah, you see a slight shimmer go over the golden idol, like something's activated. And the gemstone just fits in there perfectly.
Okay,
We did something.
we did.
Okay.
It's a phoenix, so like rebirth and like second life and all of that.
So that might not be a good thing.
But it might be a good thing.
It could be a good thing. Okay. I don't mind volunteering. To touch it.
Yeah, I gathered. You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful.
We're not gonna find anything out if we don't try.
And I mean, like, phoenixes are only ever like associated with good things.
Yeah, and
True.
I guess Cyclops made sense for bad eyes.
Yeah.
That you found a hippocampus
A
that
hippocampus.
was healed you, so
Yeah.
sure.
Try it.
Nothing happens.
Touch the stone.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, so it might just be an activated thing.
It's done something else, perhaps.
Maybe.
I think maybe one of you guys should try it.
You sure?
I don't know, maybe it's like a... We're outside a magical room, maybe it's a magical thing.
Okay. I will touch the phoenix.
Okay, you regain your lowest level expended spell slot that's missing.
Fucking nice! I got...
For flavour, you feel a surge of like arcane energy return to you that was sort of a pool that was missing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That feels good.
Yeah?
Icarus, you touch it.
Same for you. The lowest spell slot that you're missing, you regain.
Just one, yeah?
You've touched it once. You gain a second.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You gain a third.
I have all my first levels back! Yes! This is good to know. Just holding the phoenix. You're my favorite.
I was like, on this final touch, nothing else happens.
No, oh, you're my favorite.
Okay, so this is like probably worth remembering where it is.
You guys feeling good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I feel like I need to go.
Great.
It's so much better.
Okay, good. That was fun. Right. So maybe we should like have a little direction thing with a little bird picture.
I guess on the other side of the wall to this.
Yeah. Just.
I will do like a really quick phoenix illustration.
Nice. Yeah.
Mazes tagging the labyrinth.
Do you want to see if maybe you can use your bird to help us travel? You can be our eyes and above.
Yeah.
I can give you a piggyback.
Yeah, that would be good because I can't really do much while he's doing his thing.
Yeah, we could try that.
Yeah.
It might help us just get through it easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so hop on.
She gets on his back and turns to the kingfisher.
Go on, buddy. Up you go.
Are you going to see through his eyes then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In which case you take eyes front, I'll take eyes back.
Yep.
And then I believe you can speak.
I
You just
can.
can't hear. So you can communicate what you see. Okay, make a perception check at advantage for Boyd.
Boyd.
Void.
Boyd.
I want my Boyd.
I want my Boyd. That's perception, sorry.
Yep.
14.
14. Okay. You see through Puck's eyes as he travels up over the walls of the maze It has to go quite high to get a proper aerial view, but you see a handful of turns that you shouldn't take, where some of the skeletons you'd turned earlier are just like rambling around the maze. But I would say like this, you're able to vaguely navigate up to where you want to go. What are you looking for? Are you trying to get to more doors? Are you just looking for...
I'd say, first of all, we're trying to get to the portion of the maze that we haven't been in yet.
Okay.
Just to scope that bit out.
Let me just track some things.
So I guess we go back the path we know to the centre.
Yep.
And then from the centre
To the other corner we haven't been in yet.
Yeah, you see no problem at all. Getting back, so through Puck's eyes, you're able to easily track out a path to get you back to the centre, no problem whatsoever. I would say that probably takes you like 10 minutes to walk it, but because of having these eyes in the sky, you don't encounter any like enemies in that time. You're able to wait for skeletons to ramble past or just take different corners. I will say someone make an investigation check looking for signs of traps and things like that.
Your mind.
Yeah, I can't.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Shan't. Investigation. That's a 7.
What's a 7?
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pass through okay.
I don't trust that.
No. I don't trust that.
No. So yeah, into the middle and then up and out through the middle.
Okay. Into the middle, like I've said before, the tunnels that lead into the middle all have roofs, so Puck is able to fly over them, but you can't see any presences inside these tunnels.
Okay.
And as you climb in there, you have to put Pandora down in order to pass through the rubble that came from the collapsing ceiling earlier.
So I'd like let you down gently off my back and just sort of tap your arm to bring you back.
Okay.
As you climb inside, you are immediately met with the sight of a large crystal-looking minotaur swinging one of its clawed hands, and it just catches you across the shoulder. You're going to take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Can I make a dex save?
Ooh, yes it can. Its claws rake across your side.
DC 13.
It fails.
Ooh, great. So that's Wrath of the Storm. So it takes 2d8.
Those are d10s.
Yeah. But I was thinking about maybe doing a challenge ability. No, I will save my challenge ability for now. 2d8. Ooh! Yeah, that's 15. 15 thunder.
15 thunder damage. Okay.
Because it's crystal.
Nice. Yeah, it catches you with its claws, and from you an eruption of thunder hits it. You see a few like thin fissures and cracks appear in its body, and it turns and flees again. It disappears through the nearest tunnel off to the side.
Those bastards.
That guy's an asshole!
Yeah, right? They just swing at you and run away. Cowards.
Am I back to myself? Like a puck?
Yes, but you can do that instantaneously.
Okay, cool. How far away is it?
I would say it's about 50 feet, but there is difficult terrain between you and it.
Okay. Never mind. What is with that guy?
I don't know, but at least you hit it.
Yeah.
So it disappears into, I believe it's this tunnel here.
Oh good, then where are we going?
Do we follow it?
We're going that way anyway.
Okay.
So,
If we catch it, we catch it.
Minotaur, come out and play. So in we go.
You're
Yeah.
following it?
Yeah!
I guess we're still sort of trying to go in the vague direction that we were going. But if we happen to run into a crystal minotaur, then that's a win-win.
Okay, so we've not been in this area before. We need to be careful of this invisible stuff on the floor,
Yeah.
like the traps.
What? Would you say it's invisible, or it's just like very cleverly disguised?
No, because every time I've tried to look out for them, people have stepped on them anyway.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel like they press.
You just go, boop.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I can see if it is something invisible, like I know I have a spell that can help me see them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Pandora, you've got spells for everything
Yeah.
today. That's awesome.
I will cast See Invisibility to see
Okay.
if that does anything.
Where you're stood, so you still stood in the nails in the center.
Or would we have started moving?
I guess we would have started moving.
Okay. So what's your marching order? Seeing as these are small tunnels.
I'll start taking the front again because I want to look for stuff.
Okay.
So you cast See Invisibility. You feel this energy radiate out from you, sort of reaching out to everything that's close by. And you see little flickers immediately around the place of these small green orbs. Just small ones, like nothing like the size of the ones you saw in the street. Just maybe tennis ball size flickers, and they sort of flicker in and out of visual, and you realise they're kind of see-through, which you know from learning the spell means that they're probably on the ethereal plane and not in the material plane.
Oh.
However, walking behind Mayes, you see something else entirely. You see what looks like a figure with their arms around Mayes' neck, hanging onto Mayes' back, arms like bent over Mayes' shoulders. And as you cast the spell, this see-through humanoid shape seems to notice that the spell has been cast and turns a head around, and you realise half the face on the front of it is missing, like it's been eaten. You see one dark eye look at you directly
Oh god.
and brings one of its hands down off Mayes' shoulder and just stares at you. Now you realise its face is eaten, you can see other parts of its body are missing. There's a gaping hole in its side where it looks like it's had a huge chunk taken out of it with teeth. One of the legs is just the top half of a limb, the rest of it missing. And the hand is missing several fingers.
Pandora just stops dead in her tracks and fucking screams.
Whoa!
What's that on your back? There's something on you! Can you tell there's something on you?
As Mayes turns around, the figure is fully attached, turns with Mayes and disappears behind their body, but you see its head turn back, these fingers coming over Mayes' shoulders and this eye poking out from behind their neck.
Oh god!
Pandora?
There's something on Mace! There's something on Mace's back!
No, I'm good.
No, it's like it's got its arms around your neck and it's holding it. Oh god, it's awful!
It is as sort of translucent as the little orbs that you saw. You feel as well as you panic, it does occur to you that this doesn't seem to be on the material plane with you, but it is attached to Mayes.
It's something that's like not on the material plane. It's like something that used to be here but isn't, or like shouldn't be here.
Can you just stop talking? Can you do that for me?
I'm sorry.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Mace?
Oh god, it's just looking at me.
What does it look like?
This is really gross, but it's like, is it a person? Or?
It's definitely a person. It looks just like a humanoid figure, probably human race. Dark, lank hair, like one dark eye.
Okay, so it's a human of some sort, but bits of it are gone, like they've been eaten. Like something's been chewing on its face and its leg, and it's got one really horrible eye just watching me. And I'm sorry, Mace. I'm sorry. This is really
Pandora, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing.
She's not gonna lie about that.
Yeah, it's not that I don't believe you, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, come
Mayes, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
8.
8. You have a series of images flash through your head. You see a bonfire, you see figures standing around it, and something larger, silhouette of something larger than human, sort of skulking around the shadows behind them. That's it. And then you hear screams, but like in memory, just in the back of your mind. You see the bonfire flickering out. You see yourself running through the woods, your feet in the dirt, the trees all around you, nothing.
May's just kind of like props himself up against a wall for a hot sec.
Mayes, you okay?
Yeah, so many ghost stories back home. Great. Cool.
Ghost stories?
What kind of ghost stories?
It's nothing real. They're just stories.
Okay, but a lot of stories have basis in truth.
And if Pandora can...
I'm sorry, but I can see it.
It doesn't matter. Let's just keep going.
Like, does it look like it's doing anything, like, detrimental to Mayes? Like, it's hurting Mayes or anything?
No. As it's watching you, the other arm just reaches back around Mayes' shoulders and they're just fixed there. Like that, getting a piggyback.
It's not really doing anything, it's just kind of watching.
You said you've had backache.
Yes.
How long have you had that?
A few years.
Okay, it's nothing we can deal with right
So
now.
we're gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to go in the front
This is more
door?
important.
okay.
Pandora's sort of suspiciously keeping an eye on this thing, and then looking forward and trying not to think about it too much.
As you pass Mayes by to get to the front, reaches out, tries to touch you, but the hand just goes through you.
Jerks backwards like, don't touch, no.
It was trying to touch me. Did I feel it as it went through me?
A slight chill.
I'm watching you.
Shimmies around and goes to the front.
Okay. You get to the front and you turn your eyes away from this, just hoping not to see it, and then you see a fork in the road, a fork in the path. And on, like, there's a straightforward path, which you recognize as the one that leads straight to the staircase if you go up it. And then the path to the right, painted on the wall, not in Mayes' paints, more like perhaps chalk or some other kind of material that doesn't look anything like Mayes' paints. You just see an arrow pointing to the right.
Okay.
Okay, who trusts that? Oh no, sorry, I can't see it. So, sorry, is that something that... Oh, I can see just because I'm at the front, not
Yes,
because
just because you're at the front. It's
Oh,
not
cool.
visible.
Okay, cool.
Well, there's the steps in that direction that Puck saw, and then there's an arrow on the wall going this way. And I think this is the bit we haven't seen yet.
Then let's...
Let's follow the arrow.
Oh, like,
Okay.
it's a bit weird, there's an arrow.
Well, maybe it was another student party that came through here.
Maybe the crystal ox is just like, I might get lost.
I don't know, but we need to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives you a squeeze on the hand, this side.
Yeah, squeeze it.
Puck is back on my shoulder. Gives you a bump on the shoulder.
Does not move.
Is he okay?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, we got this. Together. Yeah?
As you start to travel up that passage, you do hear shuffling ahead that sounds like the skeletons shuffling that you were passing earlier.
Cool.
Is there a way we can avoid them? Like, or are we gonna end up in that path?
You're not sure. I mean, you could send Puck up again to look if you wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, it might be worth just clearing them out the way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of them quick.
Yeah. Ready my holy weapon. My holy symbol.
So you are able to edge around the corner until you see them. Looking at them now, just shed in the dim light of Mayes' lantern from behind you, they're not the same skeletons you saw before. Like, they haven't got these broken pieces of armor. They seem to be wearing like robes instead of armor.
Okay.
But there's four of them sort of shuffling in a corner of the maze, so bumping against the walls and slowly navigating through it that way.
Is there anything like identifiable on the robes they're wearing?
No, just plain dark red robes.
Okay. Is there a way we can sneak past them, or do, like if we're
Not
going
in
down this
the-
path we have to
Yeah.
fight
Yeah.
them?
I
Okay.
mean, if we like hide for a hot sec, I can maybe get some sneak attack pot shots off on them.
I mean, what I did on the other one seemed to work very good.
You could try it again and see if they just
with
run
the light.
away. Yeah.
I don't really want to do the runaway one just yet. I'm feeling a bit drained in that one.
Okay.
But I can just try and use my light on them.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in their place, in their space.
Okay, I'll see if I can get some sneak shots on them, and then you can run in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, make a stealth check.
Everyone separately or with advantage or?
Disadvantage for me.
Oh yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
separate.
17.
22.
5.
Okay. I would say you manage to sneak closer and keep yourself hidden against a wall. Pandora, you stay a little further back, but they immediately hear your scale mail as you're moving, and you see all four of them like, oh, lift their heads and look in your direction.
Okay, I'll keep them distracted, Mayes. They probably won't see you.
I would like you to roll initiative.
Is that everyone or?
Yeah, I mean, you're in it. If you're planning on slinging a spell, you might as well have initiative.
18.
Oh!
It crits for me! A crit! Oh! That's 23! Oh!
18 for
18.
Oh, 19
19
for Mace. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Skellybobs.
Scopes.
I'm just going to put the one in for all of them.
Oh, Skelebobs.
Oh, Skellybobs. Right. Pandora, you are hidden a little further back, sort of tucked around a corner of the maze. Icarus and Mayes are ahead of you. Mayes and the maze and the maze. You can see Mayes sort of tucked around another corner and all of the skeletons staring at Icarus.
Hello!
You're up first.
Okay, I will. She'll hold out her little pendulum, swing it, and the crystal will turn like icy blue.
Okay.
And she'll try and shoot a ray of frost at the closest one.
Nice.
A blaze.
You were nice to it.
I was nice
Yeah.
to it.
What is it?
It's a natural 2, so that's a 6.
Oh, so close. Really close.
Oh no.
Oh really? God sake.
Okay, Mayes.
Cool. At advantage because I'm hidden?
Yes.
Cool. And I take it far further back, so this would be with the crossbow.
If you would like to be, yeah.
Yeah, just because it's easier to hide and take pot shots. Okay, with a +6, it's a 14.
That hits.
Cool.
14 hits.
So that's 4d6 plus 3. Ooh! 16, 17, 20.
20. Okay. You just tuck yourself around the corner for 1 second, fire off an arrow, and it takes one of their heads off.
Nice.
Cool.
That pile of bones collapses to the ground, like inside the robe, and doesn't move again.
Nice.
Icarus.
I'm going to pull the shield from my back
Okay.
and just have it in front of me and make move into their space.
Sure.
And then when they're within 5 foot of me, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Okay, go for it.
Like lift up my holy symbol over it and just Lady Cord, keep us safe. So they have to make a Con 13 save for me.
Okay.
As divine light just issues forth out of Icarus.
That's only a 10.
Nice.
Yay!
Get those d6.
So that is 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. Okay. A couple of ribs blast off, and it's like the robe sort of tears away, and you can see parts of the sort of skeletal body underneath, but it doesn't go down just quite yet. It's
Fine.
It looks pretty rough.
Just brace myself.
It is going to try and swing at you. It's holding like a club.
Cool.
That's a natural 1.
Yay!
The one behind it is going to shuffle forward and try and swing at you as well. Oh, that's a 21.
Damn it, that hits. So I swing that one off and the other one hits me.
Yeah, you knock one of them back with the shield, and the other one swings in underneath where you've just exposed yourself. That is
Damn it, the shield gives me 18 armor.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
The third one is going to try and shuffle past you to go for where the crossbow bolt came from.
Can I make an
You can
opportunity
take an
attack?
opportunity attack.
Thank you.
Get him.
It wouldn't be with my glaive. I guess I would just like hit back with the shield. So would that be?
That's an improvised weapon.
So what would the like? hit and all of that be? Would that be the same as my
You
unarmed?
should have improvised weapon on your actions list. Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, unarmed strike.
Cool. That's a nat 20. So 26.
Nice.
For 4 bludgeoning damage to 8.
8 bludgeoning damage. Okay. You see parts of that one like splinter off and shatter. It's still just about shambling forwards, but it's missing both of its arms now as it reaches the edge. It's going to sort of come around the corner to where you were, to where you are with your crossbow, and try and, I guess, headbutt you.
Wow.
It's going to fail. That's a 5.
Ooh.
As it sort of blindly and dumbly like, swings its head forward and just cracks it on the wall. And then, yeah, you took one of them out already, so that's all of them. Pandora.
Can that closest one make a wisdom saving throw?
I wonder. No, that's a natural 1 minus 1.
Hell yeah. She'll swing her pendulum and cast Toll the Dead.
Nice.
Bells ring out. That's a 10 necrotic damage.
Nice. It hears bells ringing inside its head and it just shatters the skull of the skeleton.
Nice.
It collapses into a pile of ropes.
Nice.
Okay, Mayes.
So there's 2 left, yeah?
There's 2 left, both on Icarus, yeah.
Cool. Bonus action hide.
Okay.
So stealth check.
I would say I won't make you roll a stealth check because things are distracted with Icarus.
Excellent. Okay, and then I will use my action to take another crossbow shot advantage at one of them. God damn it! An 8 again, but it's still a 14.
Still hits.
6, 9, 11, 14 damage.
Okay, the one that hadn't been hit yet just explodes as the crossbow bolt strikes it like right at the top of the spine where and like the clavicle where all the bones are connected, and all of them just shatter at once.
Come on, you got this, Icarus. That was great. Thanks.
Icarus, one more.
I'm gonna bum rush it with the shield.
Go for it.
No way! Nat 20.
Another nat 20. Okay.
It's a good dice. So 8.
8. Icarus, you see, you shout out to Icarus, and Icarus just charges forward with the shield. You slam it into one of the maze walls, and then the shield hits the maze walls. The rest of it just shatters around, collapses into the ground.
We got it.
Good job, everyone.
18.
That was great. Cool. Okay.
Great, so we got rid of them, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Pandora, you're suddenly very aware of hot breath on the back of your neck. And as you turn to look, you see this large crystal bull.
This guy.
Guy.
That is going. It swings down with a claw, and you're going to take 6 piercing damage. It will turn and try to flee again.
As it's turned, can it make a Constitution saving throw?
Hell yeah! Let's see if it can.
Please work, please.
Oh, it cannot. That's
Ooh.
11.
Oh, nice. In sort of retaliation, and very sick of this thing at this point. I don't know if this will do anything, but Pandora thrusts her hand forward and casts blindness.
Oh, okay.
Can't run away if it can't see where it's going.
Yeah. It's got a lot of immunities, but that's not one of them. You cast blindness and you can't see its face, but it just crashes into the next wall instead of taking the turn.
Excellent.
Now's the time. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep. Pandora, great. Back in initiative.
Are we getting this thing?
I will keep initiative as it is.
We're gang violence.
Yeah. I'm gonna absolutely get it.
You were 19, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Hey!
Hey! We got the CM.
I know that means crystal minotaur, but my brain just went cow man.
I will, for the sake of, well, there's not really enough space to do this on here, but for the sake of a visual.
We fight him.
Oh, we're fighting.
Fighting.
Okay. Pandora, you're up first against the crystal minotaur.
Yes, Queen.
What shall I do to him? Can Puck be in this initiative?
Roll initiative for Puck.
He gets a 14.
Okay. So Puck's at the bottom.
Okay.
But we'll then go ahead of your turn, I guess, at the
Yeah.
end of every round.
Cool. How far away is this thing?
From you now, like 5 feet.
I'm gonna try go up to it and cast Vampiric Touch on it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. Let's see if I can. What dice do I want to use? Oh, that's a 24.
24 hits.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So that is. It will take 3d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
9 necrotic damage, and I will get 4 points of health back.
Nice. Nice.
And now that that is cast, I can just use it.
Okay.
I do love vampire.
Okay, are you doing anything else?
That's all I can do, I believe. In
Next.
fact, I will back up a bit.
Sure.
Ah.
It's blind, so
It will take an opportunity attack at disadvantage as it hears your feet moving away. What's your AC?
16.
16. How long does mage out? It lasts 8 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't. No, it does hit
Ah.
with a 16.
Ah.
It swings out at you with a clawed hand and just catches your arm.
Ah.
You're gonna take 6 piercing
Ah.
damage.
Dang it! Those points I just got back.
Maze.
Bonus action, I would like to use insightful fighting.
Okay.
So deception check versus
Sure.
my insight check. 18.
12.
Yes. Cool. So I don't need advantage to get sneak attack on it, and then I will walk up and take an attack with my katana.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Yes. Okay. So 3d6.
Again.
D8
Again.
plus 3. 7, 10, 13 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
13.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Finally, my insightful fighting works.
Yeah.
Icarus.
What weapons were the scalebobs carrying that we just killed?
Clubs. Do you want to pick up a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna scoop a club as I run past.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with shield up and now wielding a club,
Mhm.
I'm gonna walk up like to it. I guess I'm gonna try and get to the opposite side of it
Okay.
so I can try and flank.
Yeah.
And then I will cast.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't let you flank if you couldn't be one on each side, but considering it's like cornered in a tunnel, I'll say that's gotta count as flanking.
So the crystal monitor.
Stop.
She make him good.
Yeah. Just thinking, I want to protect hit points. I will move actually in front of Pandora,
Okay.
so you can shoot over me.
Mhm.
So I've got the shield up,
Yep.
club out, and it's just going to hear bells in its head if it can make a Wiz 13 save for me.
We'll see if it can.
Let's see.
It does, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. So I'll just brace.
Brace. Alright. Okay, what does blindness deafness say in terms of like, does it limit movement in any
It
capacity?
says a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Which we didn't do this last round, but we'll do it going forward.
In which case, it's going to take its movement and its action to get as far away from you guys as possible.
Cool.
It's opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack?
You can take opportunity attacks
Is that with
How's
advantage?
then?
at advantage, yeah.
Come back.
Good. So that is just a
Ooh.
dirty 20
Yep.
11.
Oh, just a dirty 20.
for 7 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
with the club. I want to swipe down at one of its horns as it runs.
Okay. You leave a crack down its horn as it runs past you. It runs into the nails, but it disappears through one of the doorways.
Wily!
Yeah.
Yeah. Naughty.
Get off there.
That was a really good plan though.
Ah.
That thing is so annoying.
Yeah, but Pandora, that was genius. Well done.
That's it for a little bit.
Yeah. No, that was great.
And I mean, it should still be blind until it can check it off.
True.
Well, let's continue for now.
Yeah.
At least hopefully with the blind it can't find us again.
Maybe.
Okay. Are you attempting to continue the way you were into the way the arrow was directing?
Yeah, back to sort of the way we were intending with going before we got
With the skill
bomb
bombs.
rushed.
Whoever's going to be up front, can you make me a perception check?
That would be you because
Yeah,
you're doing
the invisibility thing.
That's 23.
Okay.
Don't know what that noise. I sound like the chicken from.
So you navigate your way around to up here. You do see on the way a tripwire in front of you in one of the passages.
Careful. Here.
Good spot.
You're able to step over it. You realise again from what you've seen through Puck's eyes that you're in another back corner. However, as you approach the back corner, you can see one of these invisible glyphs on the floor right in front of it. You can see a golden statue past the glyph.
Oh, okay, so you can see them when they are invisible. It's a glyph on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay, so it's right here.
Like, I'll take the stone, sort of mark out where it is.
So if I try and jump over it.
There isn't space to jump over it. It's literally right there in front of the idol. It's
Okay.
the space you would stand on
Okay.
in order to...
What is the idol?
That one.
Okay.
This idol is of a basilisk.
Snakes.
Anything about
Well, you
it?
know a basilisk in your world is a lizard creature with 8 legs.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Oh yeah.
Ah. What turns you to stone?
Yeah. Okay, so
Did you get the feeling we shouldn't touch that one?
maybe, yeah, they're not necessarily good. And I mean, there's a transportation glyph on the floor anyway.
So it's entirely tricky.
Yeah. But why would they make it so difficult to get to it? I'm wondering if we're meant to do something to it.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything on it or a space for something.
You
to
don't
put.
see a space for a gemstone or a gemstone on this one.
I don't really want to be turned to stone.
No. We're paralyzed.
Do I have anything that can be helpful?
Say make a
How dare you?
make an Arcana or Intelligence check.
13.
13. You would have studied glyphs at some point during your education at Delphos. You do know that these can be disabled, either with dispel magic or very careful use of thieves' tools.
Okay, we can get rid of the glyph.
Oh?
Yeah, I don't have to spell magic, I don't know that one. But with thieves' tools, I think maybe we can
I can try.
go with it.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, right?
Sure.
Guidance.
Thank you. I will try and...
And be careful not to transport yourself elsewhere.
Maybe we should hold on to the back of your, the back of you, and then you hold on to me.
Okay.
So that if you get transported, we'll go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold.
Okay.
So... Dex proficiency. Okay, so... That's... +6. So 18, 22.
22. You crouch down by it, trying very, very carefully not to brush your hands against it as you sort of wiggle your thieves' tools under this flagstone, and you manage to disable it. Pandora, you will just see the magic.
Oh, it's gone. We did it. It's gone.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
That's... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool.
Now we can
Now
accept
there's just
this
a
thing.
statue.
Yeah.
An untrustworthy basilisk.
Yeah, but we ought to look at it properly, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's got to be here for a reason.
Don't look in its eyes.
Yeah.
I ought to investigate the statue.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Investigation, that's 15.
It is, as the other ones have been, attached to the floor. It is a basilisk statue. It is in motion, like visually.
I don't want to touch it, but
you want to touch it.
yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have a mirror? Or something shiny? Like a shiny
Shield?
surface?
The shield.
Does that count as like a shiny surface?
Not mirrored on the inside.
Light glinting off my sword.
Yeah, that would reflect light. It's not reflective like a mirror, but
No.
I'm just thinking like if a basilisk looks at itself, then it'll be stopped in its tracks.
It's already stopped, so.
I know. It's just, why are you here? I don't want to touch it.
But you kind of do,
I
right?
kind of do. Kind of do.
Do we keep trying this, or do we like look around a bit further or in this area first?
Okay, I mean, I guess we
Maybe we'll find a mirror.
maybe
Well,
we
or
make a
maybe-
note that it's here.
There's usually other rooms around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something with something useful in it.
Okay.
Exactly. Let's.
So make a note that it's here, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. See if you can see anything.
Yeah.
okay, you're able to paint on the wall, a little marker away from it, so you can sort of point an arrow towards it.
Do you want to hop on my back?
Sure. What are we doing?
If you do, you can
Well,
see if
there's-
there's anything around, I guess.
If we like hunt around in these little tunnels, like
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
safely with the investigation check you
Yeah,
made
oh,
before.
sweet. Cool.
I'll let you find the next left turn that you need to come to another door and spot ahead of you another tile on the floor without footprints on it. That like untouched by foot traffic essentially. But you're able to take the left turn away from it and you find yourselves in front of another door.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it locked?
This one is not locked.
Oh,
Excellent.
This is a narrow room of broken up sarcophagi, nothing in them. Like no lids on them, this is just broken open ones. Some fallen rocks. There's torches in here casting shadows over the small space and flies buzzing around in the air. Smells pretty musty. On one wall, a very large mirror hangs.
Mirror.
Well, there you go.
Okay. But be careful though.
Looking at the mirror, you're immediately drawn to the fact that the reflection doesn't look the same as the room you're standing in.
Oh.
Okay.
In the reflection, the sarcophagi aren't smashed and there's a small desk in here. Looking closer, you can see on the desk an iron key and several papers.
does it come off?
Or if we touch the glass.
Say, what are you trying first?
Touch the glass first before we lift it.
As you reach to touch the glass, your hand goes straight through.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So we can hop on in there.
You can see it passing through the reflection and keep going as if it's not reflected, as if you're just putting it through an open space.
I just gotta pull myself.
Careful.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just if you go through, I don't know if you can come back.
Hold on to my feet.
Okay.
You climb through with one foot out with Pandora holding onto it. I mean, it's up on the wall, like a large mirror mounted on the wall, so
I
you
will-
have to...
I will then.
We have some rope.
Yeah. Tie the rope around me,
Okay.
and then
Hold the rope.
Okay. Now, Chris, you put your hands up on the mirror frame and shift onto it. You note that it's like bolted to the wall and it doesn't shift at all, like it's going to fall off.
we can't take this anyway.
Okay.
And as you climb in, you get down to the other side, step into the ground. You two see the rope just snaps instantly. The rope attached to you, severed at one end. The rope attached to you, in your guys' hands, severed at the other end.
Icarus!
Great.
Can you still hear us?
You cannot hit them.
Okay. I'm gonna have a look around.
Okay. Make a investigation check for the room.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Immediately on the desk, you see an iron key. It looks very similar to the other one that you found so far. Yeah, you snatch it up with no problem whatsoever. You also see more papers written in what Pandora earlier determined to be abyssal, and then a few scrolls with diagrams on them. You're able to discern slowly from them. They seem to be plans about the construction of the maze. Very, very old paperwork, very sort of crumbly and weak in your fingers, but you can carefully sort of unroll them and take a peek.
Is there like a way that I would be able to copy a blueprint down onto a piece of parchment from my bag?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take like 15 minutes to do so. Are you two doing anything? If Icarus starts suddenly...
I will shout this through without knowledge that you can't hear me.
Like, is there a mirror on Icarus' side?
No.
So what, it's just a blank wall?
Just a blank wall.
Okay, I turn around to shout and I'm like, oh! Ah! Okay.
I don't know whether to break it or not.
Maybe if we touch the basilisk, he'll come back.
That's a big if.
That's a real big if, but I'm just trying to think that you guys related it to a mirror, so
I guess.
I don't know. We do like a sort of general check around the room, see if there's anything that seems like it will get him back.
Yep, you can check around this room. I won't make you roll for it. You don't find anything in here that insinuates getting Icarus back.
Come through, Mama.
And like nothing behind the mirror? Like the mirror's like bolted to the wall?
Absolutely fits to the wall, won't move.
Okay.
Like you're trying to pull a window frame off
Right,
of the
okay.
mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna search the room and then start making notes of the map.
And we can still see him and what he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see me turn around and go,
If I like just put my arm through, does an arm pop out on his side?
Yes.
oh. High five.
Try and grab it.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to grab onto Icarus, but pulling Icarus back through, your fist goes into the wall.
Oh,
jeez.
no.
Mayes, no!
Okay, good.
Shoot.
Right, if you put your hand through and hold his hand.
Just starts making grabby hands.
Like, come on.
You can see Icarus through the reflection, like, no!
Oh, come on.
Oh, I go back, I pick up the parchment and I point. Map!
Okay, just take it or something. Can we write on the mirror? Like with your paints?
Yes?
I don't know if like maybe he will be able to see it on his side or I don't know. Like if you can reach through and grab him, like I can go and touch the statue and see if anything happens.
Drawing a map.
Yeah. Make a... It would be an intelligence check. You don't have cartographer's proficiency, so it'll be an intelligence check to see how accurately you mark this down.
Intelligence is an 18.
18, okay. I'd say it's fairly easy, and you have a big enough piece of parchment that you can map onto it and sort of get all the corners of the maze.
Okay. Then I'll walk up to the hand and put the map in it.
You are unable to take the paper back through with that. You just see it sort of crunch against the wall a bit. Maze moves their hand.
Oh, I think breaking it will be a last resort.
Yes, I don't want Icarus to be lost in the Mirrorverse forever.
Well, I mean, at the moment we can't get him back, so...
Are there any doors on my side?
No doors.
Right, you hold on to his hand.
Okay. Stick my
I
hand
can
through.
see if I can go and touch the basilisk statue, see if something will happen with that.
Sure.
Oy. Oy, oy, oy.
Is that what you're trying?
We have another key, don't we?
I've got the key.
The other key is with Icarus, yeah.
Dang it.
It's not like if he shoves it against the wall, like nothing will open or anything with it.
doesn't quite make sense.
No.
I would like to scrabble around the floor and look and see if I can find any sort of tunnel, because that seems to have been a running theme, is that there are tunnels coming in and out of rooms.
Make another investigation check.
Okay. Nat 20.
Natural 20.
So,
okay.
22.
Let me just find this again. J. Okay. You scrabble around the room, you find nothing on the floor, but you check the sarcophagus, like push the lid off it to see if there's anything inside it, and when you push the lid off it, you can't see this, but Pandora, you can see from outside, as the lid comes off the sarcophagus, a slight glimmer of magic inside the room, and then on the wall in front of Icarus, appearing with your see invisibility, it says on the wall, an ancient Irani statement, eyes on me to exit.
Okay. So I can. He did that, and now there's something on the wall.
Okay.
Something invisible.
Right.
It's ancient Irani. It says, eyes on me
To exit.
Eyes on me to exit. But eyes on who? Eyes on the basilisk?
Go stare at it?
I'll go and look at it and see if it does anything.
Sure, and I'll just stare into the mirror.
You hold a hand out for him and be ready to grab him. Okay. I will leave him to do that, and I will go look at the basilisk. I guess.
You look at the basilisk.
Looking. I am looking.
He's looking respectfully.
You are staring at the basilisk statue. Are you trying anything else?
I will stare into Icarus's eyes.
You are staring at this hand coming through the wall, with sort of like a glimmer of magic around it where it's coming through the stone and you can't see anything.
I poke around the magical
You
bit.
poke Mayes' arm.
The wall.
Gross.
You poke the wall and it seems to be a wall.
I will put my hand in yours again to make a point.
More gently this time, while I stare the weird mirror Icarus in the eye.
Who can't step back because I've got no idea where you are!
No. Your hand just pushes against
Ah! Is it working?
No!
God dang it!
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go back in.
Okay.
Okay. Eyes on me. Eyes on who?
Who?
Whom? What?
Whom?
Whomst?
Icarus looks like he's getting a little bit antsy.
Like, the sarcophagus he's just opened, is there like a corresponding one, like on our side?
It's broken.
Broken. Or like anything in that corresponding one?
No, nothing to find in this room.
Can I roll an intelligence check? Because my character's probably smarter than I am.
Okay.
Big move.
Same! Big
You
move!
can roll an intelligence check.
5.
18.
Intelligence.
God, 7. Icarus just pacing back and forth and like looking in the corners and in up top, just getting more and more.
Okay, I need a closer look.
Okay.
Like, if
Do you
you
wanna-
hold on to me,
I can hold your tail.
okay, I won't go all the way in.
Sure.
I'll just sort of poke my head in.
Yeah. If it severs your tail, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not going that far in, I'm just gonna go like shoulders.
Okay.
Okay, just gonna climb in the mirror, I guess.
Able to put your hands through it as if it's an open space and lean the front half of your body inside.
Oh.
And you are staring directly at this statement on the wall.
Hi,
Hi.
you okay?
Yeah. Great. Fine.
Okay, I can. When you open that sarcophagus, I can see something on the wall. Up there. It says, "Look me in the eyes to exit."
Specifically, eyes on me to exit.
Eyes on me to exit.
So, coupled with your intelligence check, it
Eyes
seems
on what?
And walk backwards.
so obvious that you would have to stare at that and walk backwards. Don't look at where you're trying to go.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. If you stare at it, can you get back out? Like if you just don't look anywhere else.
okay.
Look at the
Just
wall.
look at the wall.
Look at the wall.
Okay. And if it works, you do the same thing.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I need to get out of here.
Okay. So I will look at the wall
Mhm.
and
You
sort of
pass
back
very
up.
easily backwards through the space.
God's sake. Exactly the same. Just eyes on the wall. Reverses out.
You don't really know what you're staring at, but you just stare dead ahead and not looking up behind you, you just step backwards through the wall and out the other side.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, great, good.
Buddy.
Yeah.
That was.
Give a stretch, shake it off.
Yeah, does 20 squats. Right there. Just
Gets the stress out.
Did you get the key?
Yep, got the key.
Good job.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, that's.
Thanks, Icarus.
Do I get a bead on the fact that he's like stressed?
Make an insight check.
I have a passive insight of 16.
In which case, yeah, I'd say you can tell that Icarus is, who's normally got this bubbly, let's go for it personality, is like withdrawn and kind of freaked out.
Put my hands on his face. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. Come on. We do this. We can do this.
Yeah, no, we can. We get this. We got this.
Yeah, we're together again.
Yeah.
We're together. Right. I think that basilisk statue is nothing.
Worthless.
Worthless.
Just a ruse.
This is worthless.
This basilisk sucks.
Okay.
Right, let's go find those
Let's
stairs.
go. Okay. So what do we got? Let's just do a quick stock take.
Okay.
2 keys.
2 keys.
Well, no, we used one of the keys.
So we have 2 more keys, so we did have.
We have had
keys.
3 keys.
We've had 3 keys.
We've had 3
3
clues.
clues.
We've got the cipher. I think the book is a cipher.
Maybe.
I
Okay.
got some of the paperwork from in there. It looks like they were I've got the map now.
Okay.
Like it just rolls out this
Cool.
map that I drew of them.
Okay.
It looks like when they were making it. It's all in that language again, so I don't
Abyssal.
know. Abyssal, yeah.
Yeah. And 6 principles.
I assume that is.
Like maybe the principles of the idols? Maybe?
Or
Missing
just-
4 of them?
Or just things that we're learning on the way
Yeah.
Maybe?
to define a principle.
To define the principle. Okay, is there anything else here that we haven't looked into? I can get Puck to have another look.
Sure, and see if there's any ways to rooms that we haven't checked out yet.
Yeah. I will send my buddy up.
You send Puck up, your expression sort of glazes over, your eyes are already black, so
Yeah.
you just glaze over for a moment, and you see through Puck's eyes. You can see from where you're positioned, like, up here.
Okay.
Yeah, in that room, I
we-
take it with that.
That was that room, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can see that you're fairly close to the stairs, and from the stairs you can see the route directly back to the hippocampus.
Mm-hmm.
You fly Puck around for maybe 5 minutes just to be sure.
Mhm.
You see a couple more skeletons rambling further down the maze, but
Still a crystal ball somewhere.
yeah, you don't see the crystal ball in the maze.
Spooked him.
But you do see that you have been to basically every room now, apart from 2 like little small archways, sort of not full archway size, further back down the maze.
Okay. There's 2 little archways we've not been into yet.
Do you think you can guide us to them?
Yeah? Can you carry me?
Yeah, definitely. Hop on.
Cool. I will not make you roll another survival check to find this. I'm just going to roll to see if you encounter anything on the way. Okay. So the first one down on this side. You navigate your way back down through the nails, down past marked teleportation glyphs on the floor that you've seen before, and you're able to make your way back over that way. And you see a small archway. It's about 4 foot tall, a little sort of crevice in the wall, and a sort of 5 by 5 foot room inside.
Okay.
You poke your head inside there, and all you can see is 1 sarcophagus with the lid slightly ajar.
1 sarcophagus. The lid is slightly off.
Okay.
Alright, we can have a look, might as well.
Yeah.
Also, there's the cellar room that those 2 haven't seen.
Okay.
Sure, I'll have a look, you know?
Okay.
Shield up, scoop in.
Okay.
Looking, like, use the club to sort of shift the top of the lid a little bit and see if there's anything in it.
You nudge the lid the rest of the way off. It clatters to the ground on the other side, and you can see a small potion bottle in one corner of the sarcophagus.
Ooh. Picky. Ooh. What kind of potion is it? Arcana check it, or?
I won't make you a con check. It looks exactly like one of your lesser healing potions.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, cool.
That's good to have.
See, they put things in that we can use.
Cool. Okay. Right. Okay, anything else in here?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna look around.
That's all there is to find.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We should go check out the other one.
The other side.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Toddle on off to the other.
Get back on his back.
Navigate via bird.
You navigate via bird, able to give like left and right directions. And then as you're moving forward through one of the tunnels, you see manifesting in one junction, like the shape of a huge iron bull, like four-legged bull down, like horns forward, nose forward, two glowing eyes. It's just as you're coming around a corner towards it. And as you see this, you two see it charge down the corridor towards you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stand there, you're gonna try and duck out the way?
Jump!
Jump?
You like jump out of the way.
Okay.
Gust of wind.
Gust of wind?
Yeah. I'm going to use my my being a Triton thing.
Okay.
Gust of wind. That's it. My racial
Sure.
one. So which is a concentration up to a minute, strength 14, save, 60 foot long and 10 feet wide. So
Okay.
just carrying you on my back, I'm just lift up a hand and just. We're not doing this right now.
Mayes, you jump back to hide behind a wall as Icarus just throws forward this gust of wind. It races down the passageway and doesn't seem to touch the bull. Like as if it goes straight through it, and it just charges through you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll stay still then. Wait for it to come through.
It charges through you and disappears.
What's going on?
Huh.
Turn off my gust of wind.
That was weird.
Now it's passed through you, you're able to easily determine that was an illusion.
I'll just pat your leg, sort of like, don't worry. All is well. All is well.
All is well. Cool, now they're sending fake bulls after us.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if we would stand our ground, I guess.
Hey.
I can't hear you.
Well, great, I didn't.
No worry.
We should keep going.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Managed to navigate the rest of the way to the final small room that you haven't entered.
Yay.
This looks quite similar to the first room before you even entered the maze, the one with the screaming sarcophagus. It just looks like a storage space. It's full of broken pots and overturned pieces of broken furniture. If you want to see if there's anything in here, make an investigation check.
Please.
Separate or advantage or?
Yeah, I'd say one person with advantage for the sake of...
I have a +6.
Uh,
15.
15, okay. You sort of just dig around between the three of you through the broken pottery, pieces of wood, piles of dirt. You manage to turn up 50 silver pieces and 4 gold pieces.
Ooh.
are they
Like
normal gold? Or
They look ancient, they have a bull face on them.
well, there's the
gold pieces.
there's the gold
Yes,
pieces.
50 silver and
4 gold.
4 gold.
Cool.
That's really
You
nice.
say
Yeah.
we might need these later.
Exactly. We still haven't found a sword though.
No.
Although we do
But the-
have other weapons.
There's like the club you picked up. That's a weapon.
There's another room, but I don't know where it is from here. I kind of ran out of it
Another
blind.
room?
Yeah, where I appeared earlier.
Ah.
Okay.
I don't know if there would be anything in there. Like I said, I didn't.
It's worth checking out.
Okay. Like, do you roughly remember like which way you came?
Would I be able to like?
It was pitch black, you were navigating in the dark.
No.
Well, if you send Puck up, are there any places that you don't recognize?
Okay, I can have a look.
Make a perception check.
At advantage.
At advantage, because
Bird.
Ooh, 21.
21. Okay, I'd say you take like another 5 minutes or so with Puck darting around on top of this maze. He eventually goes so far to the other side that he has to come and report back to you, but you do spot an entrance to one room that you haven't been into.
Okay, I think I found it.
Then let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on my back.
Okay.
And then I would say with you navigating with Puck in the air, just make a survival check to see how long it takes you. I'm not going to make you face another obstacle now. This is the last space to enter.
Cool.
18.
18. Okay, not long at all. You found the room through Puck's eyes. You're able to, having been back and forth through this labyrinth time and time again, make it to the nails in the center, and then navigate back out again to the room with the cells in it.
Okay.
It's still pitch black in there, but with the lantern as you arrive, you are able to immediately see, Icarus, that the cells that were closed before, where you saw skeletal hands like reaching, or felt them reaching for you in the dark, they're all unlocked now.
Cool. I will just stop at the door and let you off my back, and just hover in the doorway and just like, yeah, this is the room, but it looks like everything that was in here is kind of left, so maybe it's just worth looking around.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a look. Could that be the skeletons we saw in the robes?
I didn't see them, it was
You didn't
pitch
see-
black, I can't see in the dark.
Okay. Take a little looky-loo.
As you enter, you do see the one that Icarus blasted earlier. The Thunderwave is wearing one of the red robes.
Oh.
It's still left in one of the cells.
Okay.
The doors have all swung open.
Apart from my one, which was like,
Okay. We'll have a little investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an investigation check. One of you with advantage.
Sasha.
Ooh, 24.
24.
Icarus ain't going in.
You find nothing else in here.
Damn it.
Nothing else.
It was worth looking.
Look.
Yeah, might as well. So we can just head to the stairs now.
Yeah.
Is it? Does anyone need to visit the hippocampus?
Please, I was going to suggest.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Visit the hippocampus.
Again, make one more survival check for time only.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
We are speeding, we're
You
like,
are speeding.
We
This is
don't
like
wanna
a
go in now.
masterful method now. You looking ahead, you looking through Puck's eyes and giving directions, and you protecting from the back. The three of you just navigate through the labyrinth easily without running into any trouble.
Nice.
Make it back to the hippocampus. You, as you're seeing through Puck's eyes, I guess your see invisibility would continue to work.
I suppose so, yeah.
yeah.
And you see the glyph right in front of the hippocampus that you appeared on earlier. As you approach, and then you will see like the faint lines that Pandora tried to mark in the dirt.
I will jump over them.
Okay, I'll say you can easily put Pandora down, and the three of you can move over it.
Yeah.
The hippocampus statue is just stood right there in the corner where it was.
Okay. Well, I mean, it stopped when I touched it twice, so maybe it needs some time to recharge.
It has been about
An hour,
2 hours since then. No,
Okay.
2.5 hours since then, because you took a short rest in the middle.
Okay. If you want, one of you guys wants to touch it first to get.
I'm pretty good, so if someone needs it more,
I think you need the most.
Yeah. I'm not doing too good. I will touch the hippocampus.
You get 2 hit dice and your con worth of healing.
Oh!
Is that just plus the con at the end, or plus the con for each hit? dice?
Just at the end.
Okay. So that is 13.
ooh,
Ye. Heal. No, not this again. Heal. I'll try it again.
Okay.
Oh! That's
Another 13.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
That's what I like to
that's
see.
very good.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay.
You gonna try?
Yeah, one of you guys try.
Yeah, I mean, I've not even touched one of these actually, so.
Pop your hand on it. You're gonna regain 2 hit dice and your con.
Plus one.
What's my
Yay.
hit die again?
D8.
D8.
Yeah.
D8 plus
so the
3.
D10s.
For fuck's sake.
I swap them around. Okay, so.
Oh dear.
It's fine, it's 4 plus, and my con is plus 3, so. 7. Tab.
You doing it again?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh! Oh,
Better.
better.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh!
Do you want to try Mace?
I mean, why not?
It's out of charges.
Oh.
I'm only missing 6 hit points.
Okay.
I feel rejuvenated.
This is great, right?
Yeah!
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. We're going up the
Stairs.
Okay. As you head back towards the stairs, is there anything else anyone's doing before you go down them?
Let's just be certain. I will guidance all 3 of us just in cases.
Okay.
So we all get an extra d4 on a check.
That's for a minute, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, it only lasts on one person because it's concentration.
Oh yeah, never mind. I will concentration at some point. I will keep guidance ready.
Okay.
I will just like attach my lantern to a belt or something, so I can just be holding both my weapons
Yeah.
to get my +1 AC.
I'll say that I've tied my holy symbol around my neck as well, by the way. Sure.
Okay. You walk down a short flight of stairs, maybe 7 steps down, and you enter a room similar size to the pronaos at the front of the maze. But this time you see, as you saw in your mind when you moved close to the horn, you see 2 Minotaur statues filling the space. Each has an open hand.
One needs a coin and one needs a sword.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the statues, you see written on the left-hand statue, "I've been tasked to keep guard of the principles within." And on the right-hand statue, "Choose a champion for fair combat, I may let you in." Ahead of you is a large wooden door, 10 feet across, 15 feet tall. It has 3 keyholes. And to the left-hand end of the room is an archway and a small wooden door, like many of the ones you've seen on the right-hand side of the room.
Okay.
So we've got some extra rooms to check out before we
Yeah.
deal with these guys.
The principles within is the 6 principles.
Yeah,
Okay. So one of them had a coin and one of them had a sword.
but we're still missing the sword.
Yeah.
So let's look around these rooms first.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's go left first.
Left, trees as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
You're
not?
going left to the open one first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another room with desks in it, and you see what you would immediately recognize as like various spell components and stuff sort of strewn around the room.
Okay.
It looks like it's been messed up many times over the years, things sort of thrown about all over the place. You can see rope on the table, like a coil of rope. You can see various leather straps, and various bull masks, like theatrical or carnival masks in the face, in the shape of a bull head, but with the 6 horns of Baphomet. Sort of, some just sliding into corners, some broken up. If you would like to look around any further, please someone make an investigation check.
And will help to give you advantage. Okay. 19.
19. Okay. You find various other plans and scrolls written in abyssal, but some of them with diagrams on them. One of them, diagrams you see immediately recognizable as the bull you saw stampeding, the illusion of a bull that you saw stampeding through the maze earlier. Another one of a dark figure dragging something heavy behind them. You did see that as well,
Yeah.
as you were moving through the maze.
Oh yeah.
But not a good look at it.
And then another one of the scrolls that you look through seems to be some kind of like circular shape with several lines coming off it and a sort of sketch of Baphomet's face in the centre. All of these written in abyssal and looking old as anything, old as the book that you've taken.
Okay. So a lot of plans here to do with like the constructions within the maze, like the thing that was dragging something behind it, and then
That's similar to what I found, the scrolls in
Yeah.
Abyssal.
The only thing you find that isn't in abyssal is a scrap of newer parchment in a drawer in one of the desks, which has a picture of a sword and 2 like sketches of the statues outside, and the sword with an arrow pointing to the right hand one.
okay. So the one on the right is the one we need to put this sword in.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think that was the one that said in fair combat anyway.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I'd be happy to volunteer for that.
Well, let's see what else we have to
Sure.
do first.
We need to find this sword first.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So
Go back out.
check out the other
the
room.
other door. Yeah.
Okay,
What's behind door number 2?
the door is locked. Please make a thieves' tool check.
I shall!
Go ahead.
12.
12. Okay, it doesn't unlock on your first try, but the tools don't break because you did buy enchanted tools.
Did. Can you try that again?
Like, just give you a pep talk? You got this.
Thank you. It's a crit.
Nice.
So 27 total.
On the second go, the lock undoes and comes off.
I just needed to warm it up a little bit first.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
You really are.
Okay, you see another room about the same size as the other one. It looks like there was a passageway on your left, but that's been collapsed. Like the walls have collapsed in on it. In the center of the room, you simply see a table with candles and oil lanterns sat on it. And laid out meticulously on the table is what looks like several scrolls. Around the outside of it, on the floor, is a circle of salt and ashes. The circle is completely unbroken.
Okay, we need to be careful here. This looks like it could be some sort of like ritual site or like things are protected in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not. So we need. Are you saying we need to look at the scrolls without taking them off the table?
Or without breaking the salt line at least.
Can you see anything in here?
Yeah, can I get a bead on the what's going on?
Make an Arcana check.
Please.
And like with the guidance, and then with the invisibility.
The invisibility is wearing off now. It has been like going up to an hour.
still see the person on Mayes' back?
The whole time that you've had the invisibility up, you've seen this person attached to Mayes.
Very unsettling. Just sort of side eye a little bit, trying not to upset Mayes too much, but just like. Okay, so Arcana check. 17.
17. Okay. You can easily determine that what you're looking at in front of you is an illusion,
Oh, okay.
but you can't tell what's under the illusion.
So all of it's an illusion, or like
Everything in front of the table, the circle, the scrolls on top of it, all an illusion.
Okay, so this isn't real. This is an illusion.
Okay.
With what I know about illusions, like if you pass your hand through it, it's not necessarily there.
Well, yeah, it shouldn't hold up to touch, right?
It shouldn't. No.
So
Club.
You can poke the club through it and it passes through the table,
Okay.
then up and down through it, through the scrolls, nothing moves.
huh?
Do none of the scrolls move or anything?
Nothing.
Does the salt move?
If you try and scrape the club through it, no.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
That's really weird. Is there anything else in this room, like beyond?
Make
this, or-
an investigation check.
7.
You can't see anything else of note in this room at all.
I don't
Shall I
know.
put my face in it?
What was it? The one with the coin said?
Oh, looking for something to do with looking for answers.
Where is it? I've got it written down here somewhere. God.
Would it not be near the end of your
It
play?
should be here.
If it's answers you seek, then gold I will take. Believe.
Okay. If it's answers you seek, it is gold. I will take. Maybe if we give a gold coin, like maybe it will reveal the answers.
Sure,
Or to the one of the minotaurs, the
Yeah,
left.
the one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
go for it.
So if we have
We got the
a few
4.
gold minotaur coins.
You've got those.
Do I have those? Okay.
I
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
keeping track
between
of it.
you have the coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going back into the main room here with the statues and
Maybe someone stay in the room.
I'll stay in here.
Okay, and let us know if anything changes.
Sure.
Okay. So we'll put a gold coin on the one on the left.
it sits on the open palm of the right statue. Yeah.
You took
No,
that.
left statue. Yeah, so it sits on the open palm of the left statue. It just sits there.
Anything different?
Nothing changes inside the room.
Try another.
Put another coin.
Nothing changes.
Ask it a question.
What is the illusion of the table hiding in that room?
Nothing happens.
Oh, but all of the coins on that we have, like all of the gold coins. Nothing.
Nothing happens.
I think we have to complete the stat.
Probably.
Yeah.
The answers are probably behind the main door.
Make one more investigation check for this area.
Everyone included.
Yeah.
That's cocked.
12.
15.
Okay. I would say that rooting around, obviously you have endless time, so just walking back and forth between these rooms for like 10 minutes or so, Pandora, you're eventually able to spot, running along the ceiling of this room with the illusion in it, a thin, modern-ish pipe coming down into the center of the illusion. You get a feeling this might be a trap.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Point it out to the others.
You're also able to find at the bottom of the left-hand statue you put the coins on, there's clearly a small compartment in the bottom of the statue.
Okay. A compartment big enough for coins?
Not for coins, no, it's like a closed drawer, essentially.
Oh, okay. Can I try and open it?
There's nothing to touch to open it. It's just
push or...
doesn't move.
Okay.
Okay, there's something in there.
Can we try and disarm the trap, Mayes, do you think?
Yeah, if I like follow the pipe, can I find somewhere?
Yep, make another Thieves' Tools check to try and disarm it.
You've got this.
Thanks. 15?
15, okay. You find a joint in the pipe and you're able to, with your Thieves' Tools and a little bit of wriggling stuff around, like essentially just determine that this pipe is full of gas and then bend it so that it can't expel the gas anywhere.
Okay.
Nothing changes with the illusion whatsoever.
Cool,
Okay.
that's dealt with.
Okay, cool. That's reminded me about the gas from earlier though. Like
Yeah.
the full cloud.
Weird.
That's still kind of weird,
I genuinely think that was just to inconvenience us for a little while.
Yeah.
maybe. Keep it in mind though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So it's not going to spring a trap on us.
No. So we can...
So instead you just have your 2 remaining clues and these 2 statements that are on the bottom of the statues. Which you can put this together. I will read it out to you so you don't have to flip through all of your notes. So it says, if it's answers you seek, then gold I shall take.
Yep.
If weapons you wield, give me 1 and I'll lake. I've been tasked to keep guard of the principles within. Choose a champion for fair combat, I may let you in.
Can you give it one of your swords, Mayes?
I'll give the Greek style sword.
Okay, you're placing it in the hand of the right hand statue.
I will ready myself.
Okay. You see the right hand statue creak and the stone sort of falls away as though it's a sand covering and the statue looks like it's made of metal. It takes the sword, its hand closes around it, it looks between you and waits.
I'll take the challenge.
It bows to you
I bow back.
and takes up a combat stance.
Be careful.
Like using the club
Okay?
and this.
The shield.
A shield.
I would like you to roll initiative, just you.
Okay.
We'll get out of the way. 22.
22. Okay. You see the now iron Minotaur statue stay in its combat stance, sword raised. You're up first.
Okay. Bonus action. I will summon my spiritual weapon. I will do that on its 3rd level spell slot because I want to save my 2nd level spell slot, I guess. And I will use it to attack.
Okay,
So it takes the style of an old Greek sword again.
make an attack.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And then that is 5 force damage.
Nice.
So the sword will spring up from behind me, behind the shield, and just take a slice.
Slice.
And then when it does and it's distracted, I will hit up with the club in my hand.
Okay, make another attack.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits, roll damage.
So
Into the tray.
Sorry. It's alright. 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning damage. Okay, the sword spins out and bounces off the side of it, leaves a like scarred mark through the iron, and the club leaves a dent on the other side. It will then flourish Mayes' Greek sword and swing at you. That first one. Your AC is 16, isn't it?
18.
18? Oh, with the shield.
Shield.
First one doesn't hit.
Nice.
And neither does the second.
Ooh, nice.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, you deflect off with the shield both blows from the Greek sword. You're up again.
Okay.
Come on, Icarus!
This is incredibly fun. So bonus action sword. Maybe bonus action spiritual weapon, sorry, which is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
So that will just shing off the side of it, and then I will use my club again for a 17 on the dice, and then
17 hits.
Yeah, cool. So 23.
Roll damage.
Oh my god!
get in there.
Yeah.
Yay! 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Bludgeoning
Okay.
damage. And again, just ready myself, just with a grin.
So the your spiritual weapon just deflects off it, and you manage to land another blow in the side of it, denting the leg of the statue. It swings the Greek sword. That first one is a 19. Okay. First one comes down and just strikes your ribs underneath where the shield is for 4 points of slashing damage. The second one, it's not going to hit. As you manage to use the shield to knock the second one away, even as the other one hits you hard in the ribs.
Come on, you're doing great, you can do it!
You've got this, Icarus.
Okay. Nat 1 on my spiritual weapon. And a 15 on my club.
15 doesn't quite hit.
Okay.
It manages to knock your club away with the sword this time and move into attack again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a crit.
Ooh.
I will use my Wrath of the Storm in a minute then.
Okay. So 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
As it knocks your club away and brings the sword back down and slices across your shield.
Can it make a Dex 13 save for me?
I will give it a go. That's an 11.
Cool.
Yes!
I will use my Channel Divinity to make it maximum damage.
Ooh,
so that's
okay.
16 thunder damage.
Nice. Okay, 16 thunder damage. The wave of thunder erupts out of you and hits this thing, and you see it creaking against it, all of its joints stiffening up for a moment. It stops, and then bows its head to you, and returns to its place, and holds out the sword.
You did it!
I'll bow back.
Cool. I will take my sword back.
As you take the sword back, the whole thing just turns back to stone, slowly back to stone, and you hear a... and the compartment on the other one pops open.
Hey!
It's in there! We did it!
Yes, well done.
Thanks!
Go open the little drawer.
Reach inside the compartment and you pull out a cipher. A cipher jar. The middle turns with different symbols and letters on it.
Oh, this is so cool!
Can I take a look at that, please?
Yeah,
Thank
let's all have a look.
Yeah!
You take a look at it and you can see various letters of the ancient Irani alphabet on it. And you can see symbols which are kind of like non-intelligible. They're not any language at all.
Okay. Okay, this is cool.
So this is probably what we need to use through that door. And we got the keys for it.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just the illusion on the table. It's just bugging me a bit.
It might have just been a trap.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Okay.
Should we just try the door?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, why
try
not?
A key each.
it. Each.
Okay. You each take one of these iron keys that you've spent the last almost 4 hours trying to find. You slide them into one of the 3 keyholes each, turn them, and you hear the clicking of mechanisms behind the door, like all up and down this like huge wooden door, and then it creaks and swings open, exposing one final room.
That's where the principles will be, I hope.
There are 2 large burning braziers in here. Directly in front of you, you see a grand altar with mosaic tiles representing Baphomet. There is nothing on the altar. You see 2 Minotaur statues, like the ones outside but smaller, in each corner of the room. 2 small rooms to either end, and there are 6 columns in the center of here.
6 principles, 6 columns.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything on them with this that would match up with this cipher? Or anything on the altar?
Let's have an investigator.
Okay, you walk inside the room, and behind you, you hear hooves clicking on the tiles from the room you just came from.
Look around.
You turn around,
Hey baby!
Hello.
and you see at the top of the stairs entering the room, the Crystal Minotaur. The light from the huge braziers glints off it, throwing like pink, purple through this white crystal that makes up its body. It's now carrying a great axe.
Ooh.
It stands in the doorway, and you see some of the dust around it on the floor like disperse as it breathes through its large crystal nostrils.
Oh, hey, big boy.
You ready to play?
I would like you to roll initiative.
15.
Dirty 20.
16.
Okay, dirty 20 for Pandora, 16 for Mayes, 15 for Icarus.
Oh, can Puck get in on this?
You can indeed roll
Oh,
up.
fuck.
3 for Puck.
Yay! He's doing so good.
And your Minotaur friend.
Is he a friend?
Is he though?
Oh.
No, not a friend.
Oh no.
Okay. Stands in the doorway, brace at the top of the steps. Pandora, you're up first.
Okay, I think this is probably the last thing we're going to have to do, so it's time to bring out the big guns.
She is gonna reach into her pouch, pull out a little vial of water, like take the cork off, bring her hand up and bring the water sort of over herself.
Yep.
The water turns red as it crystallizes around her. And she'll cast, or not cast, but use her use of Armor of Agathis.
Nice.
Pandora.
So that gives you temporary hit points.
Do.
And when you are struck by a melee attack, whilst Armor of Everything is up, it will do damage to the thing that hit you. Okay.
Good shout.
Is that all you're doing? Are you moving anywhere?
All I can
Yeah.
do.
Do you want to move
I
anywhere?
will move out of its reach, like towards the, like maybe 15 feet away from it.
So you'll be going more towards the DM screen.
Yeah,
Okay. 15 feet away.
Yeah, about that.
That would be closer.
Okay. I would like to try and run in and run away in the next turn. So.
Okay, you can be back there, you'll be able to do that. Between you and it now, you could easily use that movement to get in and out. Okay, its turn.
Yeah.
It's going to look between the three of you, this great axe in its hand, and run forward to the nearest person, which is Icarus, swinging its great axe. Ooh, that is not going to hit with your shield up. So in which case it's going to turn its head down and try and gore you with its horns.
ooh.
Which doesn't hit either. You're able to deflect both blows with your shield. Mayes, you're up.
Cool. I might as well, just in case, I will bonus action insightful fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So give me that deception check.
Okay.
That's a 16 on insight.
That's a 3 minus 3.
And then I will move around behind to flank it anyway, but at least I've got sneak attack even if I don't have advantage.
Okay. So you move around behind it
Yes.
to flank the
With-
Crystal Minotaur.
With Icarus, and I will take my action attack. Oh, they're both 14s, so dirty 20s.
Dirty 20. Okay, roll your damage.
I shall.
Get him.
Thanks. Great. That's a total of 5, 9, 12.
12.
Still good.
Okay,
Still good.
It's still good. It's still good.
Still good. Yep, that's 12. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Icarus.
I will use my bonus action to once again casting spiritual weapon.
Nice.
So my old battered sword will swoosh up behind, like next to me, and both I and my sword will have a slash.
Okay.
At advantage. The sword, the spiritual weapon, just sort of looks fancy for a little bit. It takes too much time to just like.
Too much pizzazz.
And this one was a 15.
Okay. 15 hits.
Oh!
15 hits, that's the AC.
Okay, great. So that's 6 bludgeoning damage,
Okay. 6.
and my spiritual weapon will levy itself next to me.
As you two both swing your weapons in and hit this thing, shards of crystal explode off it where you hit it. You're each going to take...
Oh, it's got its own armor of Agathis.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you're going to take 11,
Okay, I will uncanny dodge that to 5.
and you are going to take 5.
Okay.
That's, piercing damage. As shards of crystal explode out of it where your weapons hit it, and dig into your arms like tiny little needles. Puck.
Puck is gonna like fly off Pandora's shoulder and fly close, like within range of the Crystal Minotaur, but take the dodge action. So he's gonna be like avoiding any hits, but he's gonna be close to it.
Nice. So Puck is. We will use
Do you want a d4?
It's okay. We will use tiny little unpainted
Person.
person. That's Puck.
Okay.
Okay. Pandora, it's your turn.
Cool. So she's gonna run in like the 10 or 15 feet or whatever it is, put her hand on it and try to cast a vampiric touch.
Nice. Roll your attack.
That's 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Right, so it will take. Oh, beans. So 5 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and I will get 2 hit points back.
Still damage.
Cool. And then I will try and back away.
Nice. It will try and take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, it will.
That's a natural 4, so that's not gonna
Okay.
But you back away. The rest of your movement, I'm assuming.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. It's turn again. It's the two of you have it surrounded right now, so it's going to take its great axe attack at Mayes first. That's a natural 19.
Okay.
So that is going to be footballs.
Oh no!
Footballs!
13 slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
6.
And it's going to try and take its gore attack at Icarus. But that's not going to hit with your shield. Mayes, it's your turn.
Cool. I'll take my action attack at advantage. 13 does not hit. I will take my bonus action attack at advantage. 16?
16 hits.
Wait. So I'll put my sneak attack on that, but it's I don't get the +3 because it's the bonus action attack. So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. As you do, you will also take 19 points of piercing damage
Cool. Can't do anything about that.
as the crystals explode back off it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Thank you.
I will say, I rule taking a potion as a bonus action on your turn. If
Okay. Great. Cool. Yeah.
Not to forget that you have those and bought those supplies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Icarus.
I will.
So you can see at this point that hitting this thing at close range causes these shots to explode off.
Can I action disengage and then use a bonus action to attack? With my
With your
spiritual
spiritual
weapon?
weapon, yes.
I will do that. I will action disengage.
Where would you like to move to?
Here.
Okay,
And then I will use my spiritual weapon with a bonus action to attack.
nice.
It's no longer at advantage.
No, it's not, because you're not. That's a no then.
It's 11.
11. It swings past, but as the bull's sort of shaking its head around, trying to hit Mayes, it just flies straight over. Puck.
He's gonna keep staying in its range but dodging.
Okay. Pandora. Top of the round.
Pandora is gonna hold her hands out and cast Burning Hands at it.
Nice.
And
Ooh.
she will spell sculpt around Mayes and Puck
Nice.
to not
Okay.
hit them.
So that's a dex save.
It is
for the
14.
Minotaur.
It's just very sexy of Pandora to like sculpt.
Be like, no, not my friends.
That is a 15 minus 1, so it does make it.
Still half.
Yeah.
That is 36? Yes. All 4s, so that is 12 divided by 2 is 12, 6, sorry.
6 damage. Okay.
Fire damage.
You got it under triple hit points.
Nice.
As this fire explodes out of Pandora's hands and looks like it's coming towards you, but just quickly shapes around you and engulfs the Minotaur.
Thanks, Pandora.
It's okay.
Its turn. Okay, it's going to take its great axe attack at Mayes. So natural 11, so yep, that hits. For another 16 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
And then it's going to try and charge at Pandora, who is doing significant damage at the moment. You will get an opportunity attack.
No, I just used uncanny dodge. That's my reaction.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay.
Get to know it.
Peck.
Let me just check actually.
Not that he can do that much, little guy.
He's only little.
No.
Okay.
Really, it cannot take an opportunity.
Okay, buddy.
So it's going to charge towards you, seeing you do the most damage, and try and gore you with its horns. I will stamp you to death with my hooves. That's a 17.
Shield.
Shield? You can use shield as a reaction.
Yes, baby.
That adds +2 to your AC.
+5, I think.
Oh, +5.
Yeah, +5 bonus to AC.
Nice. Your shield comes up quickly, and its horns just smash into the shield.
Yeah, good job.
Believe you have that up now until the end of your next turn, or the start of your next turn.
I think it's until the start of your next turn.
Okay, cool, great. That's its turn. Mayes.
Cool. I'm going to take my potion of greater healing.
Great. As a bonus action, take your potion of greater
Yeah,
healing.
that's 44 plus 4. Take it out of my inventory. Wow.
Wow.
3 ones.
Wow.
So 6, 10 hit points back for me.
It's still okay.
Not nothing.
Nothing.
Stop putting healing and damage, me! Cool. I will back up slightly further to where Icarus is.
Yep.
Just so I'm kind of like parallel to him.
Sure.
No, like further over, just so we're slightly separated.
Yep.
And I will use my action to take a crossbow shot at it.
Go for
it. That's not a thing where I get advantage. I will just take straight attack. Yeah, that's a 19.
19 hits.
46 plus 3. 8, 11, 12, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Impressive.
Nice, nice.
We're getting there, lads.
We're getting there, lads.
Getting there,
Okay.
lads.
The crossbow bolt hits it, and you see a couple of these crystal shards splinter off and just bounce off Pandora's shield. Icarus.
Try not to hit it with melee. I am going to touch my holy symbol and cast a guiding bolt towards it.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Again.
So that would be. Yes! So that's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
46.
It's a spread.
11 radiant.
11 radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay.
The next attack has advantage.
The guiding bolt
Yep.
shoots
Bolt.
out, strikes the back of it as it's turned towards Pandora, and you see the crackle of radiant energy pass over the crystal minotaur. The next attack against it has advantage.
Yes.
Puck.
Puck's gonna get up close but dodge.
Nice.
He's gonna get up in his business, be out of his way. if
Just
that
being
makes sense.
frustrating.
Yeah, literally.
Let it be.
Pandora.
Okay. She's gonna back up.
Give it an opportunity attack.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll take that against you with its horns.
Cool.
That is a d12 I just rolled, not. Yeah, that's gonna hit you
Okay.
for 7 piercing damage.
Okay. It will take 10 cold damage as my armor of Agathis explodes out at it.
In a very similar fashion to the crystal shards flying off the Minotaur, these shards of like red-looking ice explode off Pandora and strike the Minotaur.
Oh, look, she can do it too.
Cool. Okay, she's gonna back up. And this attack has advantage?
This attack has
Cool.
advantage.
She's going to swing her pendulum. A sickly green bolt's gonna blast out of it, and she's gonna try casting Ray of Sickness at it.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Hell yeah. So that's 2d8.
Hell
Nice,
yeah.
10 poison damage. And can it make a Constitution saving throw?
It doesn't have to.
Is it immune?
It is immune to the poison damage. You see the Ray of Sickness take, but just like deflect off the crystal of its body.
Dang it!
How much do poison crystal?
It is going to.
It cannot be poisoned!
It's going to turn around to pursue the other two
Cool.
because you've had this shield up and you've done damage to it when it hit you. Come back over here. Go straight for Icarus.
Come and have a go.
Try and go. Is this the 20? This is the 20. try and gore you with its horns. That's going to hit. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
For 6 points of piercing damage. You had such potential. And then swing its great axe at you. Which is another dirty 20. Wow.
This asshole.
It's naughty man.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing, no problem.
So it runs into you, horns jarring just under your shield, and then swings the great axe as you're distracted.
Yeah.
It is Mayes' turn.
Cool. Can I get behind a pillar and bonus action hide?
You can indeed.
Stop roll?
Stealth roll, yep.
19.
19, you're definitely hidden.
Cool.
It's very distracted with Icarus as it gores him.
Crossbow shot with advantage.
Sure.
You landed on 19 and then you were at 3.
Oh no.
13 does not hit.
13 does not hit, I'm afraid. Icarus.
What's up?
Grab a potion out of my pocket and just teeth it and chuck it
Bonus
back.
action, chuck back a potion.
Yep.
No.
Bonus action, chuck back a greater healing potion, which is 44. Please. Great. That's 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. That's 11. And then I will. Can it? Open 11, let me heal. Please, please. Then I will cast Thunder Wave at first level, because that's a con 13 save.
Okay.
When I attacked it earlier, thunder seemed to really hurt it.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you got anything like that,
It makes the save, but still takes half damage.
it still takes half. I will then use my last Channel Divinity to make it full damage.
Nice.
So then it takes 8 instead.
8. Nice. Okay. You see a few more small cracks appear in the crystal as the thunderous energy washes over it, but it manages to stay strong and stay on the spot.
I will just dead eye it with the grin, just like, come on, you can do better than that.
Okay. Puck.
He's gonna do what he's been always doing. He's gonna get up and bother,
Like,
or in the back of it. Ooh. Back to Pandora?
back to Pandora.
Okay, so Pandora will attempt to cast Vampiric Touch again, but she will cast it to be delivered through Puck.
Nice. Okay. Roll to hit.
Come on, little buddy. You got this. You got this, little buddy.
That's 13.
13 doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Puck's finding it hard to find an opening between Icarus and the Minotaur engaged in combat. Okay, its turn. It is going to try and gore you again. Makes the most sense. Oh, that one doesn't hit. You bring your shield up and deflect its horns,
Don't think so.
learning its movements now. So it tries to take an attack with its great axe, which will hit. You got a shield up, it uses the opening to try and hit you. That is 17 points of slashing damage. It brings the great axe in and slashes across your thigh. Yeah, it's Mayes' turn. You're still hidden.
Okay, so in which case I will take an attack with advantage with my crossbow. 22.
22 hits.
Wow. Really? 3 ones?
Wow.
Wow. 12 points of damage.
Okay. You start to see more and more of these cracks appearing through the crystal.
Is that anything? Not really anything like useful I can do. I will simply bonus action hide again.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you're still hidden.
Cool.
Icarus.
To confirm, I can use a spell and a cantrip.
As long as one of them is a bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
You can use a leveled spell and a cantrip as long as one's a bonus action and the other's an action.
Nice. I will use Healing Word as a bonus action on myself then.
Okay.
Nice.
And again, just pull yourself together. You got this. And give myself back 4 hit points. Wait, I just used that twice. 4 hit points.
Okay.
And And then I'll kind of make a con 13 save for me, please.
You can try.
Icarus looking kind of wobbly, but he's a little bit better now.
It fails.
Yay! Great! It's going to take 2d6 radiant damage
Okay.
as I cast Word of Radiance at it.
Nice.
Come on, boyo.
Come on, Will.
Yeah, 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
So just divine light bursting out of Icarus's chest from his holy symbol on his neck.
Okay. This divine light explodes out and like enraptures the crystal minotaur again for a second.
And
More bits of it splinter off.
Great. I'm just trying to keep its attention as well, stop it from attacking these two.
Puck.
Baby.
How rough is it looking?
You can see these, like, it doesn't really have any sort of humanoid expression to get a grasp on pain, but you can see these thin cracks all the way through it now, all over its body.
Okay. And like to get advantage, you need to be doing a melee attack, right? You can't do like a spell attack at range with like your allies flanking it.
With the help action, yes.
Oh, okay.
The help action simply gives the next attack advantage. So that could be to have Puck like fly in its eyes and distract it, anything like that. Get under its feet.
That's a dex save for it, so it won't really help that much, but you know what? Let's do it.
So it's Puck taking the help action.
Puck is taking the help action.
Okay.
Pandora is gonna reach into her stuff, pull out a little packet of powder, and like sort of fling it on the ground,
Okay.
and will cast Fireball on the Minotaur.
Ooh,
Once again, spell shaping to avoid everyone else.
nice. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
a
so-
dex save for it.
Yes. Come on, please fail, please fail.
That is a failure.
Yes, baby! Okay.
10.
So
Pandora.
that is 8d6 of fire damage.
Oh yeah, do you want to reverse them?
Yes, please. 3, so that's 8d6.
That's incredibly sexy of Pandora.
Okay. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 24, 27 points of fire damage.
You have the
Yeah, just throws down this powder. Burn! Burn! And this thing's gonna just explode into fire and like flames coming out of all the cracks of it and just turning bright red.
You see this fireball, like this sort of start inside the crystal, making the crystal itself glow. This pink and purple and white light shining out of it. And then the whole thing just explodes outwards like a glass held over too much heat. Yeah, you're able to shield yourselves behind the pillow, under your armor, with your shield, and the pieces of it just scatter across the entire room.
Pandora! Icarus gonna run up to you, grab your waist, and just spin you around in excitement. Just like, that was amazing!
And
I did it!
You complained about not hitting things. That was incredible.
That's why you don't hit things. You need to get one like chance to do anything. That was so cool. That was so cool. I'm so cool. I'm so cool.
You are.
Oh my god, you guys are amazing!
So were you.
We did it!
We did it.
Okay!
Puck sort of flies around you, happily buzzing around your
Hey
head.
buddy! You were so helpful! You're so good! Just holds it like in her hand, like hugging him close.
Nuzzles against your
Oh
shoulder.
buddy!
Yes. Okay, so let's check out his room.
Okay, now we can have a look properly in here.
Yeah.
Is everyone
That was
okay?
so cool.
Everyone good?
I am buzzed right now.
Okay. Let's have a look around.
Yeah. Should we try the left room first? That always works out.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Okay. You head into, you've got all the time, you head into the left and the right rooms. You find between you a handful of gemstones, more and more of these gold strange coins with the Minotaur face on them, and a strange liquid in like a potion bottle that's glowing sort of dark purple and swirling as you shake it around. It's not something you've seen before, but you gather that up between the extra sarcophagi and stuff that you find in these different rooms, until there's nothing else left to search.
Okay, so now we gotta work out these 6 principles, which is gonna be...
I guess start looking at the 6 pillars.
Yeah.
See if symbols match up.
Okay. You look at these 6 pillars, the gentle flickering light of the 2 braziers behind you, carefully picking your way around the shards of crystal on the floor, and you can see what would be words, perhaps, with the cipher, like symbols of various lengths, one on each pillar.
Oh, okay, so we need to translate whatever these words are on each pillar with the cipher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Start spinning, like looking at the ancient already.
Yep, I would say make one of you make an intelligence check with advantage just for time on this. You do have all the time, so you could sit there for ages and work on this.
Guidance.
Okay. With advantage.
That's a crit.
Oh.
Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah, so 25.
Okay, I'd say your grasp, between the two of you, your grasp on Ancient Irani and your understanding of ciphers and secret languages, you're able to identify the symbols on the cipher very, very fast. And then the two of you stringing together the corresponding letters until you're able to understand each word individually.
Okay.
Across the 6 pillars, the words read unity, morality, preparation, cooperation, obedience, and initiative.
Okay.
You remember these words from your first day at Delphos Academy, read out to you in an assembly to the students who were starting that year as the 6 principles of warfare.
Of course, it's the 6 principles of warfare.
Just comes right back around on you, huh?
Yeah.
Day 1 to your last day.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them in mind.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I think we did that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
that's that. And there's 6. Are they holding something up or are they just like plinths?
There's just pillars, just floor to ceiling pillars with these 6 words on them.
They're the principles.
But the principles are holding the place up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used all of them to get here
I guess, yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, good team.
What about the altar?
The altar itself, you can make an investigation check if you want to.
Yes, please.
15.
15. Okay. Unlike the pillars themselves, this altar looks as ancient as you've managed to figure out a lot of the things in this labyrinth have been. The stone on it is crumbling, cracked, dirty. There are some quite nasty looking dark stains on top of it. And you see that the tiles around it on the floor, where I believe Icarus earlier was able to, where earlier you were able to find like a diagram of sort of a circle in one of the rooms. It looks to match the lines on that diagram, but you don't understand anything else to do with it. It looks like maybe an incomplete piece of something.
This might not be part of it. It might just be from what's been left.
Maybe.
Can I make an intelligence check to figure out if that's true?
I won't make you roll for it. It does seem like the things that were placed in the labyrinth for you, like mechanical doors, puzzles, were all newer, and this looks ancient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is just part of.
This was just always here.
The architecture.
So, shall we just. Do we leave?
Maybe.
Walk back and see if the door's open.
I can send Puck.
As you turn around to do so, you see at the top of the staircase that you entered down into this room from, just come into existence a small ball of glowing white light, and it just bobs there in the air.
Okay.
Is that like the checkpoint? You finished.
Maybe.
Reach up, touch it.
As you reach towards it, it just moves away from you, further up the stairs,
Oh!
into the other room.
Okay.
You want us to follow?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Okay. You follow the light. The 3 of you following behind this glowing orb, and it sort of bops gently through the corridors of the labyrinth. You pass a couple of the remaining skeletons that were in here, and you see that they are just like frozen in space, not moving, not turning their heads towards you, completely paralyzed as you pass safely through the maze. You see one of the squares that you'd marked. You see some of the traps, and like the pit traps have the doors open so you can easily see them and pass across them without getting hurt. And the light guides you straight back through the labyrinth, the shortest possible pass. You make it back out to the pronaos at the front and see that the flames across the entrance have completely stopped.
Yes! We did it!
Job well done.
We got out!
Outside through the archway, you can see a carriage with your 3 mentors waiting there, leaning against it. And beyond that, which you couldn't see so early in the morning when you approached this place, you can see the entrance to this place, which is like a massive stone archway looking out at the water. And you can see that it's daylight pouring in now. They see you coming, and all 3 of them are like, "Hey! You did it!
Yeah, we did it!
You did. We're so proud of you. Come on, let's get you out of this place."
Awesome.
They all look very impressed. And say, "Please, get into the carriage. Take a sit down.
Yeah.
I'm sure you need a break."
Yeah. Appreciate that.
And, I'm sorry we have to do this to you." And just, you disappear into darkness again. You can't see anything else.
Was I that next to Lorikai?
Yeah.
I will just put my feel for him, and just.
He takes your hand and squeezes it slightly.
Yeah.
As you sit comfortably in the carriage, and it begins turning and rolling back out, back up the path that you felt yourselves come down, back towards Delphos Academy. And that is where we'll end tonight.
Yay! We did it! We did it!
We did a whole ass labyrinth.
You did a whole dungeon, guys!
Babe,
Oh my god!
that was intense.
That was so good!
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you liked it.
That was
I'm
so
glad you liked it.
Sneaky statues.
I'd like to thank, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Zepeku Maps for the Labyrinth map.
Ooh.
Zepeku Maps on Patreon for this incredible Labyrinth map, and the one that we used last session as well.
That was beautiful.
They're fantastic.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
I designed the whole thing around this incredible map that they made, so yeah, well done!
Thank you! Thank you so much, bud!
Next time you can find out what your scores
Oh,
were.
God.
Oh no!
I've been grading.
I don't want grades.
God! This is like actual school. We've got student debts. Oh, we're getting like graded.
Okay, thank you guys so much for playing.
Thank you for DMing.
And thank you so much everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed their first task of their final exam. On to the next thing from here. Maybe you'll get to see some gladiators next week, who knows?
We better.
But until then, we're NyxRising. We love you.
We love you!
See you on Wednesday.
See you
Wow.
Wednesday! Bye!
Hey there kiddos, it's the Lion of Aaron. Looking forward to seeing you all next week in the stands at the Mall Coliseum for my big show. Our offer to create an NPC via Patreon is now closed. Thank you to everyone who signed up. We'll be featuring your NPCs starting from episode 10. If you're yet to get creating yours, head over to Patreon and let us know. Go to patreon.com/NyxRising, where you can also get more from Delphos, including art, Q&As, lore, and more. Special thanks, as always, to our executive producers, Emily Hogarth, Alissa, Stef Sharp, Katelyn Ferguson, Alexandra Johnson, and Leah Moran. Until next time, keep your eyes on the prize, and we'll see you on Wednesday.